What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are not subscribed yet, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Make sure you guys give us a thumbs up right now. Do it right now because you know you're gonna thumbs it up. And then after the video, get those fingers warm, leave me a comment down below. So let's talk about what this video is gonna be about today. I wanna talk a little bit about mentality behind being on a regimen, messing up that regimen, getting away from our normal daily routines, and not letting it affect how we perceive our progress and how we perceive ourselves as a person. Let's dive into the video. Here's the thing, you're killing it, you've been tracking perfectly, you've been on it, you've been eating clean, you've been doing your cardio, you've been exercising, you've been doing great, and then the weekend comes up, you end up getting off track, you end up having one too many drinks with your friends, and you feel like a fucking failure. You are. Just kidding. The reason I actually wanted to bring this video is I actually had 3 different clients come to me with this exact scenario this week during their check-ins. And a lot of their feedbacks was a lot of self-bashing because of the fact. And what I need everybody here to understand right now, I'm gonna tell you, just like I told my clients, is that just because you were a human being and you enjoyed social outings does not mean you're a piece of shit, does not mean that you fucked everything up, does not mean that you aren't dedicated, does not mean that you aren't making progress or you're losing progress. It simply means that you are fucking human. You cannot go through life on this strict lane that you have to stay in 24/7. You know why? Because that's when we start losing interest. That's when we start burning ourselves out mentally. That's when we start binge eating. That's when we start binge drinking. That's when we start doing all these things because we think the only possible way we can make linear progression, which progress is not linear, the only way we can make progress is by sticking 100% of this lane. We cannot deviate from it. That is the furthest thing from the truth, guys. One of the best analogies for consistency I ever heard, I can't remember exactly who said it, but basically if we talk about a swimming pool, it's full of water, and the swimming pool is made up of drops of our consistent days, right? So the swimming pool's full. Now, we have red food dye. And every time we're inconsistent, we drop a drop into that pool. And what happens to that drop in the pool is it basically just disintegrates. You don't even notice it, right? Because the amount of consistent drops outweigh the inconsistent drops immensely to the point where those inconsistent drops aren't gonna do much. That's what I need you guys to apply to yourself when you're doing these things. I need you guys to break out of that stupid mold that you need to hit everything 24/7. You need to track every single macro. You need to not have a good time with your friends. You need to say no to cake. You need to say no to engagement parties, Thanksgivings, Christmases, stuff like that. Get out of that mindset. That is so toxic. That is not what fitness is about. We had this awesome track going for a couple years here and everybody was loving it, everybody was getting results, and then for some reason the industry lost itself and people started binge eating, people started developing eating disorders, people started resenting tracking macros because they're being taught it so wrong. They're being taught that you can't do all these things and still make progress. And dudes, fitness is supposed to fit your life, not dictate it. You're supposed to enjoy fitness. Tracking macros is supposed to give you freedom, not make you feel like you are in a prison. And with that, okay, we start playing the victim of circumstance mentality. Poor me, I can't believe I did that, I'm not getting any progress. And this transcends even further past fitness. We can talk to this about money, we can talk to this about our jobs or relationships, whatever happens. Oh, poor me, I just need this. And I actually had this talk with a couple other of my clients this week as well, and I think it's a really good topic. And the line that I came back to every time was we need to stop being victims of circumstance and we need to start making ourselves warriors of circumstance. And what I mean by that is no matter what happens in your life, no matter what stage you're at, no matter if you're happy with your body, you have a balance with macros, you're making a ton of money, you have a decent job, you're married, you have kids, you have the perfect life, no matter what happens, life is going to test you. There's going to be stress factors, there's going to be things that come up, there's always problems. We need to stop thinking that there's this pinnacle of fitness or this pinnacle of life or finances where we reach a certain threshold and all problems dissipate, because that doesn't happen. You don't just wake up one morning with $1 million in your bank account and say, wow, I have no more problems in my life. Because with that comes more problems. Any choice we make in life, there's a problem behind it. If we want better problems, we need to make better choices. Quote from a book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I recommend you guys pick it up if you haven't. It's a phenomenal read. A lot of good mentality exercises and shifts in there. So what I want to get back to is being a warrior of circumstance, guys. And what I mean by that is, again, we can sit here and harp on the, man, I lost my job, man, I'm overweight, man, I'm not tracking my macros, oh, my friends pressured me to eat a taco, I'm gonna get fat, I'm a piece of shit. That's all victim mentality shit, right? When we do, man, this happened, how can I level up to better myself from it? How can I take this, learn from it, and be better and progress from it? That's being a warrior of circumstance. Life is always going to cause you to have to level up. That's what it does. Life, if you want to be successful, it's going to push you to make you level up. You're going to keep pushing up, keep pushing up. The people who don't make it in this life, and I need you guys to understand this, the people who don't get the physique they want, the people who constantly fall off track, the people who sit there and struggle job to job, the people who work 9 to 5s, they're never happy, there's always something to complain about. These are victims. They make themselves victims, and they are so stuck playing the victim mentality card, they can't break out of it. They think everything in the world is happening to them, against them, instead of switching that mindset to think everything is happening for you. And I know it sounds extremely spiritual and extremely high and mighty, and if you're into that, great. If not, I also respect that. But what you guys have to understand here is that life will challenge you to level up, and you have to have that warrior mentality and bring yourself to that battlefield, to that arena, beat that obstacle, and level up. That is how we progress. That is how we break out of that mentality barrier of, well, shit, I'm a failure. Well, shit, no, you're not, okay? Because shit happens for a reason, and it's there to make you a better person, whether you choose to capitalize on it or not. And I want you guys all to capitalize on it. We need to stop being scared of challenge. We need to stop being scared of things that make us uncomfortable. Stop being scared of things that challenge our normal sights of what things should be, right? Fitness, you should be clean eating, cardio, and weights if you want to look lean. Well, what if I told you you can drink alcohol and get lean? What if I told you you can go out with the girls and have a Taco Tuesday every week and still get lean and reach your fat loss goals? What if I told you all this was possible? What if I told you obviously had to take approaches during the week so that those balance out? You still need micronutrients, you still need good sources of food, but you got to treat yourself like a human. We're not robots, guys. We can't just get on one track and stay there forever. You need flexibility. And flexible dieting and if it fits your macros is not about how much shit food can I fit into my diet. That's not what flexible dieting is. Flexible dieting is, man, I've been having chicken a lot. Maybe this week I want to switch to ground turkey. And, you know, usually I have white rice with my post-workout, so maybe today I'm going to have a potato. Maybe I'm going to have a smoothie this morning instead of my normal breakfast. It's not, wow, I have 500 grams of carbs left. I'm going to do 4 Pop-Tarts and a pint of ice cream. You're not going to help yourself, okay? So understanding everything in a whole instead of looking at it as black and white, instead of looking at it as A and B, once we dive deeper and we really look at the sources of why we feel certain ways, why we attack things certain ways, why we feel attacked by certain things, we start opening the pages in the books of our entire site, and we start seeing everything so much differently and so much clearer, and it's almost like a euphoric epiphany where you go, holy shit, I've been restricting myself for so much for so long, and when I went off track for these 1 days, I was getting so hard on myself that you're actually putting yourself at more of a loss when you think that stuff, because negative actions cause stress, and stress, we're not even going to get into what stress does to the body. That's a completely other 5-hour video that we could do. I just need you guys to understand it's okay to be human. It's okay to go out and have a good time. It's okay to go out and have a burger and fries here and there. Stop putting yourself in these positions where you get down on yourself and you start mentally abusing yourself because you were a human. I go out and drink every weekend. I enjoy going out with my friends and drinking. That is one thing that Ashton and I always do. It's one of our favorite things. All of our friends come over, we hang out for a bit, we call an Uber, we go down the street, we go to a couple bars, we have some drinks. That's what we do. I'm still making fat loss progress. I'm hitting new lows every week right now. I'm getting this video out to you guys 4 hours before I go to Greece. Okay? I got so much shit going on, but when we make priorities about things that we want to do and we want to accomplish, we make shit happen. And I understand this video is super scrambled, it's super all over the place, but the big takeaway I want you guys to have from this video is that you are in control of everything that happens in your life. Exactly where you are, exactly what's happening to you, exactly what you're struggling with, you hold the power in your hand to either put yourself through that or let it defeat you and you backtrack. That is on you. And people are gonna sit here and say, man, well, I don't feel like this is fair because this is happening and people are getting this and I'm not getting that, or we're getting the same thing but I'm working so much harder. Shut up. Life is not supposed to be fair. There is a food chain like everything else. If you want to be on the top of that food chain, you better start eating motherfuckers. I like that. Thoughts on me putting Warrior of Circumstance on a shirt? Would you buy? Well, guys, again, super scrambled video, but those were just kind of, honestly, this was a free ball video like I do every single other one, so definitely just spitting some stuff out at you guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope at least one thing I said hit you like that and you're like, oh my God, he's speaking to me. That's what I want, because I love y'all and I want to elevate you guys. I want to help you guys level up. If one line I said helps you level up even a little bit, boom, success. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, drop a comment, and to plug myself a little bit, if you're not following me on Instagram, give me a follow. My Instagram username is down in the link below. What I want to talk to you guys about real quick, give me 30 seconds. Don't click off the video. I know a lot of people want coaching. I know a lot of people are lost on workouts to do and nutrition information, supplementation information. So I started a subscription-based Facebook group. It's $45 a month. You're gonna get full access. You're gonna get different workouts every single month for males and females. We're gonna put videos in there talking about supplements, nutrition, any types of myths. We're gonna do live Q&As twice a week with all your questions. So everybody's getting it's almost a very, very affordable form of coaching. We're just not working with each other one-on-one. It's a very affordable way for a lot of people to get a lot of good information and help you guys level up. The link to that is in my Instagram bio. So if you guys go down, you follow me on Instagram, you go to that link, you click it, you can sign up for the Facebook group and start getting fucking jacked. Peace.